let us do one problem related to calculation of gain ratio, that is case number 3, when old ratio and new ratio was old ratio or old share and new share or new ratio is given in the problem. How to solve this? Already I told you to calculate gain ratio, what is the formula? New share or new ratio minus old share or share gained. So now I give one problem to understand this. We will solve this. That time you will come to know how to calculate gain ratio. A, B and C are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 5:3:2. In the ratio of 5:3:2. This is considered as what ratio? Old ratio. C retires from the business. Remember, who will retire? C retires from the business. The new profit sharing ratio between A and B. A and B are 3/5 and 2/5. Calculate the gain ratio. Remember here what are the things we require. The first thing is they have given the partner's name. Just go through it once. A, B and C are partners. In that their ratio was 5:3:2. That means 5/10, 3/10 and 2/10. 5 plus 3, 3 plus 2, it will come 10. So 5/10, 3/10 and 2/10. C retires. So last partner will retire from the business. The new profit sharing ratio between A and B. That means who will, when they will give the name of the partners at last, they are considered as remaining partners. So A and B are 3/5 and 2/5. This is what their new ratio. They have given new ratio. So now let us start doing the problem. First thing what they have given in the problem, that we will write first. First you write old ratio. What is their old ratio? Old ratio was 5:3:2 and they have also given new ratio or new share. How much? That was 3/5 and 2/5. 2/5 and 3/5 and 2/5. Now let us learn. This is A, B and C. Here also this is related only to A and B. Only to A and B. Now let us take 5 plus 3 plus 2. It will come 10, 10 and 10. Here already they only given in the problem. Now let us learn the. Let us write the formula. What is the formula? Gain ratio is equal to, remember it is not old share, because when you will practice sacrifice ratio obviously it will come old first, but to calculate gain ratio which one will come first? New share will come first. So let us take that first. New share or new ratio minus old share or old ratio. Remember, to calculate gain ratio, first thing we need to take new ratio or new share and don't take old ratio. Old ratio will be the next part. Okay, let us do it now. So A and B, these are the remaining partners. So first thing, new ratio of A is how much? New ratio of A is 3/5 minus A is here. See, when they will give this kind of problem, remember student, you need to put circle for the retiring partner. Why? Because you will get confused to do the gain ratio. Here it is no problem. Why? Because he is the last partner. So we will consider these two. Sometimes they will give middle partner or first partner as retiring partner. That time you will have confusion to do the problem. That's why what you need to do is just put a circle for retiring partner. Then it is easy for you to do the problem. When you will put circle, you should not touch that partner at all. So leaving that, you need to calculate for the other partners. Okay. So now A and B. So here A, it is 3/5. You have taken here. Next will be related to here A, that is old ratio, that is 5/10. Next comes for B. B, it is 2/5. Okay. Next 2/5 is his new share minus his old share is 3/10. Got now? First we need to take new share, don't take old share. While writing we will write old share first, because in the problem they will give you old share. So we have written old share first. But while writing here, don't take old share first. We need to take which one? New share. New share, it is written here 3 by 5 for A, that you have taken. Here old share of A is 5 by 10, that also you have taken. Now for B, old share, new share was 2 by 5, that you have taken, and here his old share was 3 by 10. After taking this, you are doing subtraction. What you need to do? Need to take the same denominator. You can do it in a two ways. One by taking the highest number as a denominator, or else you can do the cross multiplication. You can check with this. Like if it is not possible for you, you can follow LCM method also. But here it is easy. They have given 5 and 10. 10 can be divisible from which one? 5 number. So you can take 10. 5, how much are 10? Take your calculator. 10 divided by 5. It will come 2. 2 3s are 6. Minus 10 divided by 10. It will come 1. 1 5s are 5. Next here it is. Again you can take 10 as a denominator, because 10 can be divisible from which one? 5. So for 10 divided by 5, you will get 2. 2 2s are 4. Minus 10 divided by 10, you will get 1. 1 3s are 3. Or else you can, if you are doing cross multiplication, means how much it will come? 5 10s are 50. Next 10 3s are 30 minus 5 5s are 25. Here if you do cross multiplication, then 5 10s are 50, then 10 2s are, right to left will be the first one. 10 2s are 20 minus 5 3s are 15. So after doing this, already you have done these type in which one? Sacrifice ratio. That's why I am moving bit fast. 6 minus 1, it will come how much? 1 by 10. And here 4 minus 3, again it will come 1 by 10. Here also 1 by 10, and there also 1 by 10. Here again 30 minus 25. If you follow cross multiplication method, 30 minus 25, it will come 5 by 50. Here also 20 minus 15, it will come 5 by 50. When it will come 5 by 50, both can be divisible from one number, that is 5. Do it simplification, write it in a simplification form. 5 ones are 5 tens are, that is 1 by 10. Here also 5 ones are 5 tens are. You got this only. So if you follow the first method, this is the simplification form. If you do this, means again you need to do the simplification form. So their gain ratio now how much it became? It became 1 by 10 and 1 by 10. That is 1 by 10 and 1 by 10 means 1:1. 1:1 is their gain ratio. Gain ratio of who? Gain ratio of A and B. So write this problem in your notes. So once again I will explain. Gain ratio means first we need to take new share. From the new share we need to minus old share. In the given problem they have given old share, that is 5 by 10, 3 by 10 and 2 by 10. And new ratio or new share they have given 3 by 5 and 2 by 5. First we need to take new share. We need to put one circle for the retiring partner, because he will not come here to calculate. Gain ratio is only related to remaining partner. So now let us write here. First thing we need to write new ratio of A, that is 3 by 5 minus old ratio of A, that is 5 by 10. Next you need to take here new ratio of B, then minus new ratio old ratio of B. So after taking this, as I told you, you can do it in two methods, but better follow the first method only. Why? Because you will get the simplest form of answer. If you do the cross multiplication form, you will get more numbers. Again you need to do the simplification of that. But if you do it in both the methods, we will give you marks. So I followed here. The highest denominator was 10. 10 can be divisible from 5. When it is divisible from 5, you can take the 10 as a denominator. 5 2s are 2 3s are 6. 10 1s are 1 5s are 5. Or else, and here it will come again 10 can be the denominator. 5 5 2s are 10, 2 2s are 4, 10 1s are 10, 1 3s are 3. And here you will get 1 by 10, and here also you will get 1 by 10 as an answer. But if you do cross multiplication, then 10 first denominator into denominator, 5 tens are 50, 10 threes are 30, 5 fives are 25. And here again 5 tens are 50, 10 twos are 20, 5 threes are 15. So 20 minus 15, it will come 5 by 50. Here 30 minus 25, it will come 5 by 15. If you do the simplification form, again you will get 1 by 10 and 1 by 10. Finally, the gain ratio of A and B are, that is 1:1. Now let us change bit in this problem only. The ratios are same. Old partners ratios are same. 5:3:2. Now instead of C, B will retire from the business. Instead of C, who will retire? B will retire from the business. And remaining share was shared by new profit sharing ratio of A and C now. A and C are ratio same, 3 by 5 and 2 by 5. Let us do it now. So when you are doing this problem, just bit I have changed. This also you can copy in the notes. First you write down in the notes and then you can copy. Just ratio will not be same. Now again it will change here. So here all other ratios are same only, 2 by 10. But who will retire now? B will retire from the business. B will retire from the business. Who are remaining now? A and C are remaining partners. Who will retire? B will retire. Why I told to put circle? Because now while doing the problem you can understand this. New ratio is 3 by, this is not related to B, this is related to who? C, because remaining partners are now who? A and C. Okay, so after writing this, write the formula. What is the formula? Gain ratio is equal to new share minus old share. Okay, after writing that, now let us write the new share of A. Write the partner's name. Now the partners' names are, remaining partners' names are A and C. A and C. Let us take now A's new share, not the old share. A's new share, that is 3 by 5 minus his which one? Old share is 5 by 10. Now C's new share is 2 by 5 minus his old share is 2 by 10. His old share is 2 by 10. Now let us take common denominator. Again here we can take 10 as a common denominator because 10 can be divisible from which one? 5. So let us take 10. 10 divided by 5, you will get 2. 2 3s are 6 minus 10 divided by 10, you will get 1. 1 5s are 5. Here again 10. So 10 you can take as a common denominator. 10 divided by 5, you will get 2. 2 2s are 4. Minus 10 divided by 10, you will get 1. 1 2s are 2. See, in the above case, first case, here his share will come 6 5 minus 5 means it will come 1 by 10. Here for C it will come 4 minus 2 means it will come 2 by 10. So at this case their gain ratio will be what? 1:2. Their gain ratio will be 1:2. See, when the partner name also changed, your ratio will also change. For that sake only I told just put a circle. See, now B will not come to the picture at all. If you have taken B's share, then your problem will be wrong. Now in this case C was retired, so that's why we have taken here one circle. We put one circle. Now you need to take 5 by 10 and 2 by 10 and don't touch for 3 by 10. So understood this? This is when who will retire from the business? When B will retire from the business. So simple it is, but while taking their share you should be very careful. Okay. Now let us change again in the problem. If their old ratio is same 5:3:2, instead of B, now who will retire? A will retire from the business. New profit sharing ratio of now it is not A, it is B and C will be same 3:2. Let us start now. Like how we will solve. You need to write the same thing. First old ratio, next new ratio. But while writing the old ratio, for whom you need to put circle now? You need to put circle for A. Why? Because he will retire from the business. So when he is retiring, don't touch for him. But we want him to take the which one share. Why? Because we need to add this. But for calculating gain ratio, we should not calculate for him. That's why don't touch him. Here it is related to B and C and not for A. Now write the formula. Gain ratio is equal to new share minus old share. New share minus old share. After writing that, what is the next step? Write the partner's name. Partner's name are B and here it is C. B and C. Okay. Now after writing, take B's new share. Remember, you should not take what? You should not take this one, old share first. You need to take new share first. That is 3/5 minus, and B's share here it is 3/10. And here C's new share, that is 2/5 minus here it is 2/10. Now again, which will be the common denominator for both? 10 as denominator. Why? Because that can be divisible from 5. So 10 divided by 5, 2. You will get 2. 2 3s are 6 minus, next 10 divided by 10, you will get 1. 1 3s are 3. Next one, here it is. Next, again you can take 10 as a common denominator. 10 divided by 5, 10 2s are 2 2s are 4 minus 10 divided by 10, you will get 1 1 2s are 2. So 6 minus 3, you will get 3. 6 minus 3, 3/10. Here 4 minus 2, 2/10. So now their gain share is 3:2 only. That means what they are having as a new ratio, no, that only came as a gain ratio for whom now? B and C. B and C. When B and C will continue as a partner, their new ratio itself will become the gain ratio. So this is about case 3. In this problem they have given what and all? New ratio as well as old ratio. At that time formula new share minus old share and calculate gain ratio. But who will retire from the business? For him you need to put circle and then you need to calculate the problem. So copy this problem in your rough book first and then for notes. To understand this, let us do one more problem now. One more problem I have given here. Let us read this once. Rama, Shama and Bama are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 1/2, 3/10 and 1/5. Shama retires from the firm. Rama and Bama decided to share future profits and losses in the ratio of 5:3. Calculate gain ratio. Calculate gain ratio. What and all we require here? We require all partners name, that all partners name Rama, Shama and Bama. Then they have given the old ratio, but here they have not given in the proper ratio. Instead of that they have given in their different proportion. So when they will give like this, you need to convert this into ratio. How to convert this into ratio? When there are different denominator, first thing you need to convert these denominator into common denominator. Then what you need to do? Then you need to write the ratio first. After finding out that, write there for old ratio, that is considered as old ratio. After that, Shama retires from the firm. Now the Shama is the middle one, so you need to put circle for the middle one. Next, decided to share the future profit. that is 5:3. That is their new ratio. Let us do first now. Before writing old ratio, first we need to, they have given the share, we need to convert this into ratio. So we will convert this first. 1/2, 3/10, and they have given 1/5. So let us convert this into what? Convert this into common denominator. Here highest number is 10. 10 you can take as a denominator because 10 can be divisible from 2 also, 10 can be divisible from 5 also, because it is there in 2 table also, 10 is there in 2 table also, and 10 is there in 5 table also. So take 10 for all. Now 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 means it will come how much? 5, correct? 5 ones are 5. If you feel difficult to do this, then I told you to take the help of your calculator. That's why I am telling you in the calculator method only. 10 divided by 10. 10 divided by 10, you will get 1 as answer. 1 3s are 3. That means this will remain same because this is 3/10 only. That will remain same. Next, 10 divided by 5. 10 divided by 5, you will have 2. 2 ones are 2. That means Rama, Shama and Bama's old ratio is how much? 5/10, 3/10 and 2/10. Their old ratio now we got. Their new ratio they have given in the problem. What is their new ratio? New ratio was 5:3. So write below only new ratio or new share, that is 5:3. That is only related to who? Who are remaining now? Rama and Bama. So write here Rama and then Bama. Who is retiring? Shama is retiring. For him, put one circle. So now 5:3. That is nothing but 5 plus 3. It will come 8. That is 5/8 and 3/8 will become their what? New ratio. After that, write the formula. Gain ratio is equal to new share minus old share. New share minus old share. Okay. Now write their partner's name. Who are the partners now? Take only the remaining partner's name. Remaining partners are Rama. When it will come in the new ratio, no, that they only remaining in the partnership form. So Rama. Next, take Bama. Okay, who is retiring? Shama. Middle person is retiring. Now take Rama's new share. New share is 5/8 minus old share is 5/10. 5/10. For Bama, take new share, that is 3/8 minus 2/10. 2/10. 3/8 minus 2/10. Now you can take first thing, need to take the common denominator. Here 10 is a big number, but it can't be divisible from 8 because it is not there in 8 table. When it is not like that, you can multiply and you can take, that is 8 tens are 80. In that way also you can take, or else you can find any other number. If you can find the smaller number than 80 means that you can take as a common denominator. Actually in this case 40 will come. Why? Because 40 can be divisible from 8 also and it can be divisible from 10 also. If you are feeling difficult means then you can take 80 only as a common denominator, because when the highest number can't be the denominator, just multiply it and write it here, because they will not give you the complicated one while solving the problem, or else I'll tell you need to follow. If you follow LCM method also, you will get 40 only as a denominator. Better while looking at the problem only you can take directly that as a denominator. Okay, so highest denominator, when it is not possible, just multiply and take it. That is the easiest one for you. So after taking that, take your calculator. 80 divided by 8, it will come 10. 10 5s are 50, right? 80 divided by 10, it will come 8, correct? 8 5s are 40. 8 5s are 40. Next, here also 8 into 10, it will come 80. Now 80 divided by 8, 10. 10 threes are 30. Next, 80 divided by 10, you will get how much? 8. 8 twos are 16. 8 twos are 16. Now 50 minus 10, how much you will get? 10 by 80, and here 30 minus 16, you will get 14 divided by 8. 14 divided by 8. Now you can see the ratio will come how much now? 10 is to 14. 10 is to 14. This you can write it in a simplification form. Why? Because these two can be divisible from one single number, that is 2. So 2 5s are 10, 2 7s are 14. That means it will come 5 is to 7. That will come how much? 5 is to 7. So this is what the gain ratio of whom? Rama and Bama. So for taking denominator, common denominator, I told better you can follow only two methods. Either you can take highest number as a denominator, or else multiply this and you can take, or else I told if you know these two tables, if the lesser amount than this will come in the table, means you can take that as a denominator, or else you can do the LCM method in a corner and find out the LCM, find out the common denominator, and then you can do the problem also. So here for your to make it easy, I have multiplied this and I have taken it as a common denominator. Old ratio here they have given in a different way. Share they have given. This share you need to convert it into ratio first. After converting it into the ratio, write it in the proportion form. Then write the new ratio of the remaining partner. What the names will appear in the new ratio, that you need to write it here as a partner's name. After writing that, write the formula. Gain ratio is equal to new share minus old share. So the first, don't take old share, first you need to take the new share. Here Rama and Bama are the remaining partners. Take Rama's share, that is 5 by 8, minus, next take his old share, that is 5 by 10. Next Bama's share, new share is 3 by 8, minus his old share is 2 by 10. Take that and do it there. After taking that, here multiply it. 10 can't be divisible from 8. That's why multiply these two and take it as a denominator. 80 divided by 8. Do it in your calculator. You will get the answer. 80 divided by 8. You will get 10. 10 5s are 50. Next 80 divided by 10. You will get 8. 8 5s are 40. Next in the same way that side also. That is Bama's. So 8 into 10, 80. 80 divided by 8, 10. 10 3s are 30. Next 80 divided by 10, you will get 8. 8 2s are 16. So 50 minus 40, it will come to 10. 30 minus 16, it will come to 14. So 10 and 14 are the gain ratio of whom? Gain ratio and Rama and Bama. But you can do it, write it in a simplification form. If you got if these two numbers can be divisible from one number, then you can write the simplest form of that. That is, both number can be divisible from 2. 2 5s are, 2 7s are. So their ratio will become 5 is to 7. Here I have taken who retired. Middle person Shama retired. Now your homework for the day. Take the same problem and do it in the homework. When Rama retires and when Bama retires. So next two you need to do it in the homework. Calculate the gain ratios. Problem will be same, only the name will changes. When Rama retires, first one, and then when Bama retires is the second one. Only change this part and do the problem in your homework book. So this is related to calculation of gain ratio. Gain ratio, only one method you need to learn. And in the question bank they have given 4 to 5 problems, I think. So complete that 5 problems in your homework book. So this is easiest one, calculation of gain ratio. So only one case need to learn and a few problems they have given in the question bank. Complete it in your homework book. So in the next class, I'll move on to the next ratio, that is new profit sharing ratio. But to learn new profit sharing ratio, there are 5 cases. So we will learn that one by one in the next class.